Hello everybody, this is Liz Schote, registered dietitian and director of clinical nutrition here at Jackson Purchase Medical Center, doing another Learning with Liz lesson today, and looking at topics again, trying to give you all something fresh, and started actually talking with our marketing person, and we were like, oh, school is beginning to start. And it's actually called Kids Eat Right Month. So I'm going to try to give you some little helpful hints about maybe making those lunch boxes a little bit healthier if your child takes their lunch to school, or encourage your kids to eat at school, because the food that they do prepare at the schools are actually very healthy for them to have, even though I know a lot of kids don't like them. They say they're just not good. And I'm like, well, but they're trying to encourage people to eat more fruits and vegetables, not to have so much higher fatty types of food. So they're trying to teach the kids to eat a little bit healthy. So if they don't eat at school and want to take that lunch box with them, which my children, they were the pickiest children in the whole wide world when they were younger, and they did that. And so trying to come up with just some easy and fresh ideas can be kind of hard. So I'm going to kind of go over a few things to kind of help you out. I'm also going to include with this talk a recipe that you guys might want to fix for your child, or have you and your child both fix it together, and just to give you some other ideas. So it's so very important that they eat when they're at school, because that food is the fuel for your child's brain. So we want them to try to eat. It's very important. So maybe try to sit down once a week and plan out what their menus are going to be for the week. Look at what the school menu is going to be. If they don't like that item that they're going to have, then plan what you guys are going to fix to put in that lunchbox. But try to do it together, and that helps a whole lot. Celebrate special days. If it happens to be Valentine's Day, have everything red, in their lunchbox. Or if it's, St. Patty's Day, have green things in there. So, you can have a little bit of fun with that. I also was reading another article this morning, and it was talking about, like making a peanut butter sandwich, cut your bread into the shape of an owl, and it looks like an owl, and you put your peanut butter and put a little bit of jelly on it, and that's kind of fun, looking for your child, that they might find it more interesting for you to eat. Try new foods. Take your child with you when you go to the grocery store. Say, hey, let's look at maybe some fresh fruits, and what's a fruit that maybe you haven't tried before. Maybe let's try it, and you might be surprised. They might actually like it. And so that helps again to get them included into the activity of planning their meals. Adding some vegetables to help increase that nutrition with that lunch. You could even try mixing some fruits and vegetables together, because that fruit would give a little bit sweeter taste to that vegetable, and your child might eat that a little bit better. An example for that could be like taking baby carrots with a few raisins in it, or dried cranberries, or celery sticks with apple slices. It kind of helps with that. And try not to have the same sandwich every single day. So, it's cool doing, like say that ham sandwich or turkey or roast beef, but you could also, mix that up with maybe making it put it on a tortilla and making a wrap, or putting it on an English muffin, or just doing crackers. You could do ham and cheese and crackers rather than doing with the bread. So trying to mix it up can help them also make it not maybe so boring for them. And and make sure you've got a good container that their lunch is contained in. Make sure it's well insulated, so that way if you have cold foods in there, they're going to stay cold and stay safe for them to have. So just like I said, just a few little ideas for you guys, so that way it's not so bored in that brown bag or in that lunchbox. And then looking up different ideas. I was looking up recipes, and I found all sorts of different things to help have a healthy lunch but make it interesting. So the little recipe that I'm going to include in here, it's called cream cheese and veggie roll-up, and it's using some cream cheese and then flavoring that cream cheese a little bit with some dried chives, some dried dill, garlic powder. Mix that together. You put that on that tortilla, like an 8-inch tortilla. You can put a little bit of some spinach on there, some shredded vegetables such as carrots, bell peppers, cucumbers, things like that. You could even put like a little bit of ham on that, or a little bit of turkey if your child would want to have something like that as some protein along with that. And and then just roll it up and cut it into slices. They can help you do this. It's very, very easy to do. This recipe uses regular cream cheese, but we could even use low-fat cream cheese, and that would help even with the fat content. So hopefully you get a few little helpful hints for you here with school starting. I know some schools have already started and some schools start up next week, but trying to make that lunch exciting for your child so that way they'll make sure and eat it. So I hope that you enjoyed the lesson today. If you have any ideas or comments or questions about anything, just drop us a line, and we'd be glad to cover that topic. So I hope everyone has a great day today.